मैच होने वाला है संदीप. टेबल टॉपर क्लैश.
12 बजे का समय, कड़कती धूप,
और
a lot of the bodies are dehydrated.
कड़क मैच.
पर नाइट राइडर्स जो एक भी मैच नहीं हारे हैं और मैवरिक्स जो सिर्फ एक ही मैच हारे हैं.
You're speaking of the
जबरदस्त
weather,
मुकाबला.
Sandeep. I would like to remind everyone that it's hot again today in the afternoon. Please ensure that you keep yourself hydrated, drink lots of liquids, fluids, water. Please take care.
A no and a 4.
ठीक है. हाँ. Thank you. नहीं बोलना. नहीं.
विशेष मेकिंग हिज इंटेंशंस वेरी वेरी क्लियर. ये मैच काफी रोमांचक होने वाला है. दोनों प्लेयर्स अटैक कर रहे हैं बॉलर को. The Mavericks fielding is really going to get tested in this match. Knight Riders would like to enter the semi-finals on a high with a win.
Absolutely, Sandeep. The confidence was very high at the toss. In fact, when I asked Deep, who does he think will be the other qualifying team, he actually spoke about Mavericks. But his quip was that they will win because of NRR and not because they'll win this match. And that's an out. That's the first wicket, AMP wicket for Mavericks.
The captain Pushkar Popat leading from the front.
Let's see how Deep's prediction comes true. If Mavericks do qualify, and is it because they win this match or because of NRR? As of now, they seem all set, getting their first wicket, an important batter out. Which brings Karthik.
ये गेम इतना रोचक है कि हर गेंद पे बाजी पलट सकती है. 2-3 शॉट्स के बाद ऐसा लग रहा था कि नाइट राइडर्स का पलड़ा भारी, बट गेम अचानक से बदल गया.
Karthik making a gentle start, just placing the ball away for a 1. The score is 9 runs at the end of the first over for 1 wicket.
मैवरिक्स के सटीक गेंदबाज पुष्कर टू कार्तिक.
Firmly hit by Karthik. He had to scamper a bit, but he is safe. He reaches the other end safely, grounding the bat on time, getting a 1 run and not losing a wicket to the run out.
Purna, what's interesting is that both the teams, Knight Riders and Mavericks, have gone to the finals, qualified for the semi-finals. Visors has qualified for the semi-finals. Mavericks, they can't. इनका 4 मैच हो गया है. 4 पॉइंट. अच्छा नहीं, इसका माइनस.
Tigers and Champs, your match is next. Requesting the captains to please come to the commentators box.
Yeah, that was more, what my prediction was, more of an commercial, practical, but technically Tigers can still make it to the semi-finals if they win by huge margin.
Knight Riders are batting. Deep, Rajpal and Karthik. काफी जोश है टीम में एंड ऑडियंस में भी. Though team who wear their commitment and passion on their sleeves are not पीछे नहीं हटते उसे डिस्प्ले करने से.
जैसे ही कोई शॉट मारा जाता है 3-3 प्लेयर भाग रहे हैं एक ही बॉल के पीछे. Anand not the one to miss anything on the boundary.
Which is why he is at the boundary, I guess.
सेकेंड ओवर में रन रेट काफी धीमा हो गया अचानक से. सिर्फ 5 रन बने. फर्स्ट ओवर में 9 रन बने थे.
Score है 14 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 2 overs. श्वेता आनंद आई है बैट करने और शीतल जिन्हें बड़ी अच्छी गेंदबाजी की सुबह में. She really upped her game in the morning match. Let's see how she does this time. And it seems she continues with her good streak. That was a very good
wicket
ball.
to wicket ball.
Oh, that's brilliantly bowled once again. Keeping her calm and her nerves.
Oh, that was a gentle nudge behind the wickets for a one declared run by Shweta Anand. She ultimately could decipher how to manage Sheetal's bowling.
Score is 15. 3 more balls to go. Oh, that was brilliantly bowled once again. Keeping it very straight. Not giving Shweta any room. And that's a very, very soft dismissal. Shweta literally handing the ball into Manish's hands. Manish making no mistake. Oh. And हालांकि कैच मिस हुआ but run out नहीं मिस हुआ. The Mavericks working as a गिर गए. 3 overs complete. सिर्फ 15 रन है बोर्ड पे और 3 विकेट गए.
Good job, Shanaya. She could manage the throw the ball to the
yes.
non-striker's end.
Requesting the captains of team Raheja Champs and Raheja Tigers to please report in at the commentators box.
Challenge over में 5 रन का challenge लिया है अपने ऊपर Night Riders ने. Are the Night Riders looking at a first loss in RPL 6? Uma?
No, too early to say, Sandeep. They have shown a lot of intent and we are just 3 overs down. 4 over और हैं. I'm sure they'll...
Hurry to Karthik. The Mavericks backing each other up. The Night Riders calculating where to hit their shots.
ये चीज हमने सुबह वाली मैच में भी देखी थी संदीप. The Mavericks are playing really, as a very good team unit. थोड़ी सी fumble chance थी नहीं थी, but Deep is safe at the other end. Karthik taking strike. Stepping out and
A
hitting
very
the
good
ball.
over by Hari so far. 4 balls have already been bowled. He's really hurrying through the over.
That's a no ball and
What presence of mind by Captain Pushkar.
oh my God. की यही खासियत है संदीप. एक धुरंधर बैट्समैन जाते हैं तो दूसरा बैटर आते हैं जो उनसे भी धुरंधर है. We saw Viren's heroics yesterday. He single-handedly in the last over won the match for his team by hitting 3 sixes, 3 CSC sixes. Can he bring some stability to the team score? Deep is anyway there, holding strong at the other fort. Deep, yeah, as rightly said, Deep will have to play deep.
Oh, excellent fielding by Sheetal in the deep. Now let's not forget There's one more ball to go in this over.
The challenge, however, is
wickets, so the over
complete.
is done.
So the over is done, Sandeep. And the score is now 25 runs for Knight Riders at the end of 4 overs. They have, however, lost 4 wickets. So they just have 2 wickets in hand and 3 more overs to face.
You know, one can be rest assured that Deep would be holding on to one end like an anchor. And maybe the heavy hitting would have to be done by Viren.
Yes, I believe that should be their strategy as of now.
But पुष्कर एक बहुत ही सयाने बॉलर हैं
और काफी presence of mind display करते हैं.
लेग की तरफ रखते हुए ताकि प्लेयर सीधी शॉट ना मार सके. Let's not forget that Viren is on 3 sixes from the previous match. In the last match, he had scored 3 consecutive sixes. Let's see what he does on this 4th ball.
मुआयना करते हुए फील्ड को, but giving the ball the respect it deserved, just tapping it away for a single.
बहुत ही जबरदस्त लेग स्पिन हमको देखने मिल रही है यहाँ पे.
Oh, okay, and Deep is sent back. The Mavericks not allowing any easy singles for the Knight Riders.
You know, this shows, Uma, that even the best team, which has been Knight Riders so far, can really be reined in
With the
through
right
good
strategy.
teamwork, through good planning and good execution.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think all 10 teams have equal capabilities. It's just a matter of who holds their nerve and how well their plan is executed and who goes through with it in a calm and focused manner. Hit a little harder, manages to get a single with his
Mavericks
placement.
really at the top of their game in this match.
They have a lot to win, a lot on riding on this match. Well fielded by Aryan, not allowing the ball to go towards the boundary. One more ball to go in the 5th over. Oh, and that was
I
a
think
very impressive ball, and overall a very, very good over. Pushkar can take a bow. The score is 32 runs at the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 5 overs. Very well done, Pushkar. As a captain, he's leading from the front this time, Sandeep.
मेरे को लगता है 50 रनों से कम का स्कोर अगर बना तो वो डिफेंड करना थोड़ा सा चैलेंजिंग हो सकता है नाइट राइडर्स के लिए. आई थिंक दे वुड लाइक टू हैव एटलीस्ट अनदर 18 रन्स ऑन द बोर्ड in the next 2 overs. Will be very, very difficult given that Anand is bowling from the other end. But with Viren there, nothing is really difficult.
Yeah, it's not an impossible thing. Like I said, you've got to keep your nerve, stay calm, look at the ball coming in, play it on its merit. And if there is a loose ball, then get your boundary.
Both teams looking to win this match, to maintain the momentum as they look to enter the semi-finals.
And maintain their positions. I guess वो तो शायद Knight Riders के लिए थोड़ा unshakable ही है. They have qualified. But I think they would want to end it on a high, being the only unbeaten team.
Oh.
The good bowling by Mavericks continues, giving no width, allowing no freedom for the batsmen to express themselves freely. Viren trying to step out, and that's close, that's close, that's close. Did he make it back to the crease on time? Maybe he did. Yes, I think he did. I think he did. So.
पूरी मैवरिक्स की टीम कूदते फांदते हुए
रन की कीमत क्या है अब हम देख रहे हैं संदीप. These last 2-3
एक रन
matches,
की कीमत तुम क्या जानो.
Mavericks team. Oh, and Deep really had to scamper to get back to safety, but I think he managed it in the end. There's 3 more balls to go in the penultimate over. 33 is the score.
Enthusiasm is overflowing in this match.
Yes, but the runs seem to be going at a sedate rate. And Manish trying his best. And oh, okay. I think that was really well tried, but the ball was far away. He had to run really hard, but in the end didn't manage to hold on to the catch or a potential catch. And narrowly saved. Deep. He managed to keep the ball, hit the bars and came back into the ground.
डाउन द पिच आने के अलावा बैट्समैन के पास कोई चारा नहीं.
प्लेस करने की कोशिश वीरेन की, बट नाकामयाब टू गेट अ बाउंड्री. ओवर के समाप्ति पे 35 रन का स्कोर है नाइट राइडर्स का एट द एंड ऑफ 6 overs at the loss of 4 wickets. Yes, Sandeep.
इस ओवर में सिर्फ 4 रन मिले हैं नाइट राइडर्स को. ऑब्वियसली वो इस रन रेट से खुश नहीं होंगे. इस ओवर में जो लास्ट ओवर है, they will definitely have to score a minimum of 10 runs to make it a fighting score for the Mavericks. और ये ओवर करने आने वाले हैं, it seems, मनीष.
ये वही ट्रेंड जो आज सुबह से देख रहे हैं मैचेस में. Low scoring match, less than 50 runs again or thereabouts, right? Belying yesterday when, you know, most matches were 50 plus, 60s and 70s. So the batters seemed to have the upper hand yesterday, Sandeep, but the bowling unit and the fielders have contained the batters across all teams today.
You are going to see a lot of charging down the pitch in this over, Uma.
Let's wait and watch. Let's wait and watch if it is even
We
possible.
look forward to 4s, 6s, catches, boundaries.
Oh, and this time Viren couldn't get it right. The lobbed shot, as I would call it, was lobbed a little higher in angle, resulting.
Other than that, just touching and skimming through the top of the boundary, but unfortunately for Viren, intention right, direction right, length right, but just that little margin of error.
Yes,
and he's
Ram.
out.
We'd also want the captains of Champs and Tigers for the toss, which will be held in the next 1 minute. Captains of Champs and Tigers.
Anuj aa raha hai. There he is.
That wicket was really what the doctor ordered, and that wicket was what the doctor took.
For the Mavericks, yes, but definitely not for the Night Riders. I'm sure they would have wanted Viren to be there in the last over. Deep is now going to take strike. Anand recognizing very clearly Deep's strengths and altering, adjusting the field placement accordingly. And that is the end of the Night Riders innings with that catch.
The Night Riders too.
Absolutely, absolutely. While they are
Dr.
setting,
Manish engineering a collapse there towards the end
yes,
with 2 quick wickets.
Camera.
So while it might seem to be an inconsequential match, let me remind the players that it's not. The teams will still vie for some glory, some chance for the Tigers to make it to the semi-finals based on the equations, based on how this match goes on. So we have The captains here from Tigers and Champs, who's going to make the call? Tigers is going to make the call.
Tails. Tails.
Tails is the call.
And Tigers win the toss, and what would you want to go for?
We'll bowl first.
So Tigers have opted to bowl against the Champs.
Champs, what's in store in this match?
I think we are only looking to enjoy the game. We have nothing to lose. Just do the basics right and have fun. That's it.
So, Anush, did you want to bat first or ball first?
Honestly, I was quite unsure. So I was okay to lose the toss.
Okay.
Champs just want to enjoy the match.
Awesome. That's the spirit.
Somehow our camaraderie is so good, we could have done without a toss.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So, should we negate the toss?
So, Tigers win the toss and they've opted to ball first.
Champs, like true champs, want to play for the fun of it.
And good luck to both the teams.
Tigers want to roar and try and make it to the semi-final. That's our RPL anthem from Mohawk.
Yeah. That's the Raheja RPL Suryodaya RPL 6 anthem, just to keep everyone charged. It's getting hot here. Requesting all playing teams, hope you're adequately hydrated as you get onto the field. Please take care of yourselves. Josh mein, as Preeti says, hosh mat khona. Definitely do not compromise on your well-being. Please eat well and stay hydrated.
And Ram, we have with Ram is one of our co-sponsors for RPL 6. Satish, Ram, over to you.
Satish, you have co-sponsored this. Are you very happy with the way the matches are going?
Of course, I'm very happy. I can see the happy faces around here, so why won't I be happy?
Fantastic. And what do you think is the outcome, going to be the outcome of this match? It's a high-pressure match between Knight Riders and Mavericks.
Well, I would tend to say Knight Riders because Deep is a good friend.
Okay, okay. So, what will the Mavericks do here today? Over to you, Ma.
Very good ball by Karthik. Very careful shot by Aryan. They know, the Mavericks know that the scoreboard is not very high. They would rather take runs, 1 or 2, than go for the big shots. They'll have to do very sensible, very restrained batting, because this match is for them to lose. Good workmanship at display, hitting the ball in the gaps.
There is no need for any histrionics, any heroics. Sandeep, easy pace पे, steadily, singles पे भी focus करे, and the odd boundaries तो ये possible है ये achieve करना Mavericks के लिए.
And especially have to be more careful with the key bowlers of the Knight Riders. Anand, the veteran in RPL, ensuring that the strike is rotated.
Oh,
What wonderful bowling. What wonderful bowling. That was almost a wicket.
very
But
well.
The players just hydrating themselves.
A very, very right thing to do, Sandeep. It's really hot again out there. Mumbai weather seems to be changing by the day. Just 2-3 days ago it was really pleasant, and now for the RPL we've got the sun blazing down. But
Good ball, good ball. That ball was low. That was to the wicket.
little adjustment in the field placements. Oh, and
I think that just missed the board of 7. Suryodaya 7 runs. Missed it by a whisker. एक डॉट बॉल के बाद ही हम देखते हैं उमा की थोड़ा सा फील्डिंग टीम ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हो जाती है, थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बैटिंग टीम के ऊपर आ जाता है और बैटिंग टीम को लगता है कि हमें कुछ ना कुछ तो शॉट मार के 1 रन लेना ही चाहिए.
जी बिल्कुल, और काफी कॉशियसली प्रोसीड करते हुए फिर भी मैवरिक्स, बट ये डायरेक्टली फील्डर के पास गया तो वो रन आउट का चांस नहीं लेना चाहते हैं.
And Deep keeping the ball really very low. Wow.
Oh, hit very sharply but straight back at Deep and managed to contain it. Again, no run, resulting in another.
Momentum slightly shifting to the Knight Riders.
Hit very hard again. Aryan scampering in and almost jumping over the.
Oh, that was very hard run by Aryan. Thank God he didn't fall this time around.
A few light moments among the teams. The banter is good, keeps the right spirit on the field. Aryan a little shaken but not stirred enough, I guess. He's fine. He's taken up his bat. Let's get on with the over. Gently placed by Anand, getting him 1 more run. And at the end of 2 overs, the score for Mavericks is 8 runs and they keep all their wickets. We begin the 3rd over. Shweta Anand will be bowling. Sheetal and Hari are coming in for the 3rd over.
उमा अब श्वेता आनंद को थोड़ा जादू चलाना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर अपना. वो बहुत अच्छी डांसर हैं, कोरियोग्राफर हैं, और दूसरे एंड पे शीतल वाडिकर हैं जो हरसेल्फ बहुत अच्छी डांसर हैं. तो देखते हैं क्या श्वेता आनंद शीतल वाडिकर को अपनी गेंदों पे नचा सकती हैं कि नहीं,
या शीतल अपने बल्ले से बॉल को नचाती है टुवर्ड्स द बाउंड्री. वो पॉसिबिलिटी भी है.
आई विल पुट माई मनी ऑन श्वेता आनंद.
चलिए देखते हैं. और ये शीतल ने अच्छे से प्लेस करके 1 रन तो ले ही लिया है.
संदीप, आप शीतल को कम मत समझिए. जिसने सारे आरपीएल को टोपी पहनाई है उसे आप इतना कमजोर मत समझिए.
नहीं नहीं बिल्कुल, और आज दोनों जो मैचेस है उसमें उनकी परफॉर्मेंस बेहतरीन रही है. Manish running hard and exploring the possibility of a 2nd run but deciding against it. Keeping the wickets intact is more important for Mavericks.
Oh.
Well hit and firmly hit. Another run added in the 3rd over. The total score is 11. 3 more balls to go.
That was more like a dhobi patka shot by Sheetal.
Tossed up by Hari but falls in kind of a no man's land. Gets him 1 more run.
Well, as of now in this over, the only people who are dancing are the Knight Riders. The Mavericks doing really well. शीतल की बल्लेबाजी की तारीफ जितनी की जाए उतनी कम है उमा. She's practiced really hard and she's ensured that there's not been a single dot ball in this over.
और संदीप मैं आपको ये बता दूं कि जो अच्छे डांसर्स हैं उनकी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी बहुत अच्छी होती है, तो जिस तरह से वो बैट को घुमा के प्लेस कर रही है बॉल, it is credit to, I think, comes from her dancing skills as well. That's hit firmly and gets another run for the Maverick team.
Sandeep, here I have a question for Satish Jaishankar from CAC, the co-sponsor. Satish, in this RPL we have introduced an innovative idea called Challenge Over. What do you think of the Challenge Over?
I think it's a brilliant way to kind of bring a lot of
14
zeal into the
runs.
game and bring in a lot of luck, as well as get the whole thing very interesting. Fabulous. I mean, it's too good. We must build over this, and next year we should do something even better.
Noted, Ram. The challenge over in this over, the Mavericks have put forward a challenge of 4 runs.
Thanks, Uma. And you are saying that this challenge over, do you bring innovative mixtures to your company?
Totally. That's one of the main reasons why we survive today in this very challenging and competitive arena. Unless you bring something new, your customer or your audience is not going to be interested to see you. So, I mean, it's going to be a fantastic idea. Next year, you bring in something like double or quits.
Thank you, Satish. We will think about it, and you also think about increasing your stakes at the sponsorship.
Oh, sure I will.
Done.
Well played, Ram,
That's a
I
deal.
would say. Well played.
समय टू आनंद. क्या बॉलिंग करी है, जबरदस्त ऑफ स्पिन बाय समय. पलड़ा अभी भारी मैवरिक्स का, क्योंकि उन्होंने 15 रन बना लिए हैं 3 ओवर में और एक भी विकेट नहीं गवाया है, विच इज द एब्सोल्यूट की. एंड दैट्स अ क्वांटम 4. जब ये बॉल साइड से आती है तो फील्डर के लिए थोड़ा चैलेंज हो जाता है बॉल को रोकना और समझना. एंड दैट वाज अ ग्रेट शॉट. मेक्स द टास्क फार मोर इजियर, द विन फार मोर विजिबल, द विक्ट्री सो मच मोर नियरर फॉर द मैवरिक्स.
ये भी एक मैच है जहां जो टीम बैट कर रही है, अभी तक उन्होंने अपने सारे विकेट सही सलामत रखे हैं. 22 रन हो चुके हैं एंड जरूरत है अब 15 रनों की अगले 3 ओवर में.
संदीप और उमा, यहाँ पर मैं एक बात कहना चाहूंगी. जब हम महिला खिलाड़ियों की बात कर रहे थे तो हमने देखा है कि सूर्योदय आरपीएल 6 में हर एक महिला खिलाड़ी का प्रदर्शन बहुत ही उम्दा रहा है और उनका प्रदर्शन देख के ऐसा लग रहा है कि वी शुड नाउ इंक्रीज द नंबर ऑफ overs where women can play or the ladies can play more than one, because they've really proven themselves pretty well this time in Suryoday RPL 6 Premier League.
Well said, Preeti. There are a lot of suggestions I'm sure the OC receives. वो RPL देख के बहुत जोश आती है. So many suggestions and I'm sure they will evaluate and value each suggestion on its merit and incorporate the ones which will add to the brand and add to the entire game. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they are noting the suggestions which have been made by the various audience members, the participants, and you, and take note of it accordingly.
अठारह गेंदों में 15 रनों की जरूरत. That was a very good ball by Deep. If you look at the intent and the determination on Anand's face.
And while Karthik was hopeful that the ball is sailing through, the ball sailed for a bit but hit the ropes and got Anand 6 runs.
It's a CAC 6.
The
A determined
score
6 by a determined batsman. He wants to finish it off early, head to the finals, semi-finals.
28 runs is the score, and after a really good 6, it was a very soft dismissal. AMP wicket for the Knight Riders. Manish has come in very promptly. They don't want any gap in the momentum. One more run scored. 29 is the score. 8 runs required in 14 balls. 2 more balls in this over.
Oh, that's very good fielding by Shweta. Manish has to scamper back. But Eka dot ball is, I think, fine.
Oh! And Deep has done it. He is joyous. He is ecstatic. Getting Aryan's wicket was really, really important for the Knight Riders. And that's why they 5 overs, 8 runs required for the Mavericks for a victory in the next 2 overs. 8 runs, not difficult, Sandeep.
यही एक रिक्वायरमेंट है उमा बॉक्स क्रिकेट की कि थोड़ा सा अपने आप को रेस्ट्रेंट में खेलना जरूरी, जब जरूरत तभी शॉट्स मारने के लिए आगे बढ़ना चाहिए या विकेट छोड़नी चाहिए, नहीं तो द जॉब विच कैन बी डन थ्रू सिंगल्स, यू नो, द बैट्समैन वुड हैव टू कंटेन देमसेल्व्स.
जी, ये ऑब्जर्वेशन आपका काफी सही है संदीप, आपने ये बात कल भी कही थी. एंड आई थिंक ये थोड़ा T20 का जमाना है, सो हम सब बहुत इंस्पायर्ड हैं. वी डोंट प्ले समटाइम्स, यू नो, और रादर प्ले विथ मोर जोश एंड प्ले इन द T20 मोड rather than say in an ODI mode.
Yes, and sometimes it's easier to say from the commentatory box.
No, 100% full appreciation for the fielders and the batters logging out in this heat. One more run added in the 6th over. Score is 31. 4 more balls to go. And Shweta trying to field with her feet but unable to stop the single. Score is
32 for 2. I think bowlers को यहाँ पर यहाँ थोड़ा ललचाना पड़ेगा बैट्समैन को, थोड़ा एंटाइस करना पड़ेगा, एक्साइट करना पड़ेगा कि वो शॉट्स मारें.
जी जी जी, इस वक्त उनके साइड्स काफी क्लियर हैं. उन्हें अब सिर्फ 5 रन बनाने हैं और इस रन के साथ 4 रन उन्हें चाहिए और 7 गेंदें उनके पास हैं, तो दे आर रीजनेबली कॉन्फिडेंट. एंड वो इंटेंट लग रहा था मनीष का, वो कोशिश कर रहे थे कि एक ही बाउंड्री में विक्ट्री शॉट मार दे और टीम को पार कराए. ओवर कंप्लीट.
अब ये
6
मैच,
गेंदें बाकी. लास्ट ओवर में 4 रन चाहिए मैवरिक्स को.
ये मैच कड़क शॉट्स मारने वाला नहीं है, मेहनती एक एक रन लेने वाला मैच है ये. एंड
ये एक फर्क आज दिख रहा है डेफिनेटली संदीप, ये एक डिफरेंस है. कल फिर भी काफी 4s और 6s लगे थे, आज थोड़ा सबड्यूड है. लो स्कोरिंग हो मैचेस तो 4s और 6 भी थोड़े कम लगते हैं आई गेस. पुष्कर हिटिंग इट फर्मली. And
This is a disaster. Complete disaster. Lack of coordination between Pushkar and Manish.
very, very thrilling finish.
Yeah, it could be a photo finish, and that is why the Knight Riders have been the champion team so far in RPL 6.
3 runs and 5 balls. That is the ask. Can the Knight Riders pull it back?
Hari is no mean hitter himself.
Oh, that's a dot ball, that's a dot ball, that's a dot ball. That's going to add to the pressure. 3 runs and 4 balls now. You can see virtually the audience glued to the corners, to the boundaries. Each one is leaning in, watching very intently. Oh,
ये
it's
बहुत
3
ही-
for 3. 3 for 3.
बहुत ही समझदार गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं विशेष. ही इज कीपिंग द बॉल वाइड ऑफ द ऑफ स्टंप ताकि बैट्समैन को मेहनत करके उस तरफ जाना पड़े.
3 for 3, Sandeep. And that just results in the loss of 1 more wicket. 3 runs in 2 balls.
The game of glorious uncertainties in its true magnificence here.
Absolutely, like I've been saying, this morning, every match, the last over, has been nail-biting, has been exciting, getting the audience up on its feet. There's a lot of cheering, there's a lot of motivation, encouragement for all teams today, getting their josh up really high.
This game is not over till it's over, till the last ball.
The Knight Riders riding in the day today.
2 balls, 3 runs.
Oh, well tried by Shanaya, but Vishesh is an experienced bowler. Last ball to go, 3 runs to be made. He has to ensure that he bowls a legal delivery.
That's really well hit by Shanaya, and they have to run. And they decide to just stick with the 1 run. Umpire, was this a legal delivery? Okay.
The match ends.
So there was some confusion regarding how many runs were required in the last ball. So 3 runs were required. It was a legal delivery. So the Knight Riders maintain their undefeated record.
Please, both the teams come towards the amphitheater. Please head to the commentators box.
But you know, a word of encouragement for the young Shanaya. I think she came in a very intense pressure situation. She did a good job. That was a good hit in the last ball. But the fielding team was too good, so obviously only 1 run could have been taken. Well done, kid.
Lehra do,
10 runs, 2